I'm gonna share with you how I make my acai bowls. Well, fruit bowls actually, because actually I don't have any acai in there. So fruit bowls. This is how I make my fruit bowls. They're really good. They're healthy. And I love it. So I want to share it with you guys. So first I look for a bowl. And I have my favorite bowls. I'm going to show you which one it is. Oh, boom, right here. These are my favorite deep little bowls that I like to put my fruit in. So I got the bowl. I got some yogurt I'm gonna put in there. You do need a blender for this. Here's the blender I'm using, but I do need to get a new one. I had this blender for so many years and it is overused. I got my fruit, raspberries, blueberries, a banana. Darn it, it got ripped. I'm only gonna eat half of this stuff. So let me grab my cutting board so I can cut it. Does anybody get aggravated when they're hungry, or is it just me? It's like I notice that I need more patience when I'm hungry. So I'm gonna put this other half in the refrigerator. I just wish it was done already. That's one thing I feel about like eating at home and cooking stuff yourself. It's like sometimes I don't have the energy for that. I just want it to be done and I just want to eat it. And I notice that's when I wait too long to eat. It's like I need to eat before I'm hungry. Sounds crazy, but it feels like that's what I need to do. All right, so I got the banana, the fruit, the yogurt. I'm gonna put a little almond milk in my fruit bowl. And then I'm going to put a half an avocado. Now, because I'm eating this as my last meal and it's only 6 p.m., I definitely need a piece of avocado. I noticed that makes me feel less hungry throughout the day. Here we go. So if you're trying to be like me and intermittent fast, make sure you eat some avocado as your last meal or in your last meal. So I'm just gonna stick this in here to get it out. So for all the people who just got on, I'm making a fruit bowl. I'm showing you guys how I make my fruit bowl. I make these every night and it's so good. And I wanna share it with you guys. Let me go grab the mixer cup. Here it is, the mixer cup. And then I need this is my dishwasher. I need this. All right, so this is everything I got. The blender, the fruit, the milk, avocado, banana as my topping. And then I have some granola. Look at my kids skates everywhere. So I have some grain-free granola. Then I also have like this protein granola. I just got all kinds. I'm just like the granola queen over here. Got this one. And look at this. I'm actually gonna put this in on top of the bowl, the fruit bowl. All right, so let me get the granola. Let me see which granola I'm gonna choose today. I think I'll just go with the grain-free one. What's so many ingredients? Is that what you're talking about, Ruben? All right, so I got everything here laid out. You know, it takes a little while. It doesn't take long because you're not cooking, but it does take a little while getting all the different pieces together. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I do got a lot of granolas. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of almond milk. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Collagen. I just started adding collagen. Like, I will literally add everything to this darn bowl, guys. I got this collagen. So this is like a high protein, yummy, delicious fruit bowl, okay? I'm gonna put some collagen in the bottom of this. Just 1 scoop. What's up, Amanda? I sorry I can't read your name. Do I even know you? Got the yogurt. The yogurt is frozen. I keep these in a freezer so then I can just bang it right in there. I'm gonna put the avocado. And then I'm going to, yeah, so that's it for the base. I just got yogurt, avocado, almond milk, and collagen for the base. So this is gonna be a little bit loud. I don't know if you guys wanna turn your volume down. See, that was loud. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually gonna have to blend it up one more time. But right now, this is like 1 cup of half blueberries, half raspberries. I just pour it in there, and I'm gonna spread that on the top. So let me put this back, and I am gonna start the blender again. So give me a second. Okay, so while that's going, I do have the Fit peanut butter, and you just gotta put some water in there and mix that up. My teapot is taking kind of long. I like to make it hot water. I use hot water for my Fit peanut butter. So yeah. But it's the bomb. This fruit bowl is the bomb, okay? I'm trying to put y'all on. Should I like list all the ingredients and everything for you guys? Do you actually think you're gonna make it? All right, so this water is looking done. So let me show you how it looks. So I'm just mixing up the Fit peanut butter. I need a little bit more water. It's kind of thick. Hold on real quick. Let me grab some water. That's not a good question. Give me a different question. Okay, so I'm just mixing up the Fit peanut butter. Thank you for the hearts. All right, so that's all mixed up. Let's see how my base turned out. This is how I want it to be, like thick like this and cold. You see that? So you just dump it in there. Then we're just gonna scrape all the rest of it out. All right. So let me show you how that looks. Look at that. Perfect base. So now that I got the base, I'm going to sprinkle some granola. About 1/4 cup of the granola. About a little bit over 1/4 because I really like granola. Sprinkle that on like that. Then I'm gonna put the fruit on top. And the bananas. This bowl is like so fulfilling. It's just like everything's in here. I got a little bit of everything in there. It's like you're gonna be so you will be so full after eating it. I'd literally be stuffed. And then I'm just gonna put the peanut butter on top. Look at that. Give me all my calories. Like, don't be leaving none in the bowl because I'm paying for all of that. I need everything out of there. Let me use my spatula. I need all that stuff, you know? Give me all my calories. Give me everything. Don't leave no peanut butter in there. All right, so that's how that looks. And I'm gonna drizzle some honey. I'm gonna drizzle some honey on top. Look at this. See? See? Look. Look how good that is. Look how that looks. Look at that. Look at that. So then I'm gonna get a little bit of cinnamon and sprinkle on top. And that's it. That's dinner for me. That is how I make my dinner, guys. A big protein-filled fruit bowl. Look at this. Look at this. Dang. All right, let me taste it. Look, hold on, let me show you how it looks too. Look at this. It looks all healthy. It's green. Look at all those colors. Thank you, Ruben. All right, thanks guys. Bye.